Buon pomeriggio a te, come va? I was asking myself, if you will go back in time a little bit, what character would you have played? Because in my case, I'm like, you know, first time I played Tekken 5, my first pick was Asuka, also because she was the new character, you know. But I never thought as she will be my main. So then at that point, I really like her, but it was not very clear how to play her, especially back at the time that you wouldn't find much stuff on the internet to know exactly how to play correct a character. So most people that were starting to play the game with Asuka specifically were just doing this, just doing the dance, you know. But this is one of the first moves that you should stop use, or just use the first ones, you know, more like for juggles or very specific situations. Levami una curiosità, sei sarda? No, sono pugliese. Sì, lo so, il mio accento è particolare. So that's what happens. And then, I mean, Force, hello, you need to play like many characters to understand what's better for you. So my journey has been kind of long. And then just in Tag 2 I was like, maybe Asuka maybe fits me more, and with this system that she's more like passive aggressive than just defensive, because she was really defensive in Tag 2, but because of the Tekken 7 system she changed. You cannot really apply the pure meaning of defense. Doesn't really work in this game either. So that's why you will adapt like with forward 1. Then forward 3, it's not really an approach move since it leaves you on -9. But on the wake ups or at the wall, this one is good. Or even after F4 you do then forward 3, and then you can catch them if they don't wake up properly. Or if they wake up just immediately. In Tag 2 most times I was just doing this. But in this game, like, I don't really feel like to do it. It's a bit risky. So most times you will just end up doing that. And then there's a little bit of game on the ground. But I think this one is better, as some other players just told me. So it's good also to talk with other players so they can give you also their perspective or their idea about the character. So that's why I decided to stick with her, despite most people they just depict Asuka as a just Unga Bunga character, just press a lot. It's the game system that allows you this kind of approach. And anyway, not having like a faster recovery for 1, so for the first job, anyway, you will not really have that much of an aggressive approach, but you will have to adapt with your you will try on your own to find your way to use that. So since you will not really use 1 unless you're very close. So it's true that she has all the strings after that. But the thing is that in this game, too many of the characters has like better approach. But since in this case I feel like more like a loyalist, but I still train with other characters as well, I still stick with her primarily. In season 1, I was sticking with Chloe because she felt something fresh, something new. It's fitting well the system too. But now I just feel like more to play Asuka. So just play the character where you feel like it's fitting your game plan the most, but you need to try more of them. That's the thing. So if you want to, guys, you can give me some feedback if you like this kind of layout. And yeah, enjoy. So move list. Yes, there were a few things that I wanted to check about Master Raven. Wow, phew! She's terribly strong, so... Like, what? I don't know precisely. There are some characters I didn't study the frames too much. Like, yeah, for example, in this case, I didn't know this was minus 14, looked like minus 12. It's just so many moves. So unless you don't play her directly, you will have an hard time remembering this. So this is another problem, or just point of Tekken. And most times, just to remember well the punishments and moves of the characters that have many of them, maybe best choice will be to just try them a little bit. So it will be more easier for you to remember the animations, because it's mostly about remembering the animations. So this is the high. There's so many. So this is with the free. Like I could stay all day with this, but I will just check some things, you know, because I just played against a Netherlands player with her that was super strong. It was a few days ago. Thanks for the follow, Bjorker. Hello, what's up? Yeah, like in this case, you know. Ah. Yeah, well, those are the principal moves, let's say. No, minus 13. She scares me so much when she does all those things already, you know. Tuck tuck. 3-4? What's that? Oh yes, this is super good as well. Ah! Oh my god! I was ignoring. So if she stops in minus 16, and I was just punishing it with 2-3, of course I'm gonna have troubles with her. Oh my god. Please somebody stop Mr. Raven. Mr. Raven is like a secret top tier. People doesn't speak about that, but... Oh my god, yeah, even tracks. Ah, okay. So to her left. My god, guys. She's mad strong. Primarily on the left, I think, it's the side step. So I could try with Asuka. Wow, that... No. Imagine doing a combo with that. Ah! Oh my god! Yeah, but that's like... Against flying characters, Magic 4 seems a good option. You have to be a bit precise, but since it's 11 frames, you can adapt it. You think Raven is top tier, why is that? Why is that? Because of all the inconsistency you will encounter just to try to attack her, even to try to punish her. I don't want that to sound generic, but even just this, you know, or the things that their moves alone, people used to say that the moves are not that strong, they say, but her movement is godlike. She has a very good movement. And then, if you apply the very good movement with all the huge moves that she has, and she has also high range. She's high range. It's not like Xiao Yu that she's short arms, you know. She can really play at many different distances, and she can really be very scary. Also the lows. How many times did she kill you with this one? You really can lose the count. This low, this is a jumped low. It's not for this move specifically, it's mostly, I think, all the good elbows moves she has, all the back turn and moves, she can just simply mix up tons of things. And with this system, being this slippery, you can even avoid many rage arts in this way. So you still have to be good. I'm not saying that she's like very easy to learn and very easy to play her at a high level. No, I don't think that. She still needs like tons of training. But once you know, you exactly know well all her stuff, and then you apply that also with a good movement, trust me, she's like, she really becomes top tier that way. She's already potentially top tier, but people doesn't want to play a character that has too many moves unless you're a specialist. For example, if you see a specialist like as a Xiaoyu player, you will not really see Xiaoyu players maining other characters, because it's already a lab character, so it will still need extra time to know how apply the moveset for very specific situation. It's kinda tricky, this thing, because with a smaller roster of moves, in this case, like you pick a Mishima, you say, oh, the movement, it's so terribly strong, it's so difficult, and you have a smaller moveset. But once you have a good movement, well, you need to be like very precise with those punishments, but that's it. It doesn't have so many moves like to create crazy setups or such. No, that's what you had to do with the lab character. So what happens most times, people that main Slay, main Xiaoyu, main Raven, they cannot really apply, even if they wanted, like apply the same gameplay with another character, because it's like, it's a character, it's a game in the game. She's playing her own game and you have to adapt your own game to her. So this makes it also very annoying for the opponents, but also means that you have to learn another game inside the game. You know? And then when you're gonna start to play another character from zero, you're gonna have tons of troubles, because you have to play much more solid, differently, without all those setups. This doesn't mean that the player is not skilled. It's simply that you're learning another game in the game. It's a bit tricky, but I think you understand. I am one of the only Raven player I know. Geographic, hello. You, for example, you said you learned Armor King and Devil Jin. So those characters, exactly. So a Lei player, Xiaoyu player, Raven player, they're gonna learn movesets, learn tons of stuff. Then the most difficult part will be when you want to face stronger players. So at medium, low, medium level, you're gonna destroy everybody just mixing 200 moves. That's what you're gonna do. They're not gonna understand anything. Then you reach at some point, you play with the better players. And you're like, oh fuck, I cannot just mix up random moves. I'm gonna be more solid. Oh my god, how can I be solid? And then they're gonna panic. Then this is gonna need extra time for them to just play a little bit more solid. But to do that, and to really understand that, they need to play some characters with a smaller moveset. Unless you're gonna be very confused in your head. Very confused. So you need time. So starting with a character that is more like Kazumi will help you much later, better. Like at the beginning you're gonna find the real difficulties of the game. But then, once you feel good with it, you understand generically how it works, the system of Tekken, then you can try the other game in the game, like you do with those other characters with the bigger moveset. So that's why most Tekken players, they feel so lost when they start immediately with a character with such huge moveset. And then in the head, they're just not really gonna understand. They're gonna be like, yes, understand how to play, but they're just mashing 200 moves. This happened also to me when I was playing Xiaoyu my own. So then I tried to apply to Asuka. I know you're gonna say Asuka. No, Asuka, Unga Bunga. Guys, she doesn't have all those moves. Thanks for the follow, Esmeril. Hello, welcome. She has a small moveset. And it's the same one from Tekken 2. So you cannot even say you win because people never saw her moves. She's there from Tekken 2. She has less cheese. But then you're gonna say, I don't understand Xiaoyu, but she's from Tekken 3. Yes, but the character also changed a lot. Xiaoyu now is very different from the past as well. So now, if you're gonna pick her up, it's also gonna be much easier because there's no Oki. So the difficult thing of the character was really to apply the Oki. But now the Oki is like almost 2-0. So you don't have all those troubles to learn the Oki. So you're just gonna mix the moveset. So now it even feels like easier to play this kind of characters. Hello chat, hello Kazumi, hello. You know? And the Oki is still the most difficult thing to learn in Tekken. I mean now, thankfully, it's much easier. But it's still the reason why the beginners are having the biggest troubles against more experienced players. Hello Ilde, what's up? Hello Ilde, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. That's a cute Claudio emote. I was trying to explain something that I find very interesting and people doesn't speak about that enough. It's about the difficulty of learning a character from zero that has to be first a character with eye moveset and then one that has less moves. But people doesn't really speak about that. So basically what's better if you start from zero, you just prefer to pick like a character with a smaller moveset. And don't be mad if people say, oh, you're not playing a Mishima. Just screw that, really. You don't really need to hear this. It's a bit toxic as well. There are like more than 50 characters, just do whatever. So the Mishimas are very cool, but you will just... The movement is so hard and the game just... It's not very rewarding. And then especially if you play online, you just lose so much to the cheese that you will feel like it's unfair most of the time, you know. But of course, if you play offline with some player, like, it's gonna feel much more better. I don't know exactly how to do those things with Raven. The funniest thing for me is that the new Guilty Gear is much easier than Tekken, even more easier than Tekken, and it's a 2D game. Why I hardly believe that. I never tried it, but I know I should. And in fact, I've heard that it's really that easy. Everybody's saying it's that easy. But I also have this feeling that also the next Tekken is gonna be even more easier than this, but I still think they're gonna put all the characters all over again because people are just too much attached to certain characters. Yo Lake, hello, what's up? I'm fine, what about you? Strive is much simplified, probably to attract new players. This game also sold a lot. I think it's the one that sold the most altogether with Tekken 3, with the golden age of PS1. Even if at the time there was a lot of piracy, let's say. I only knew most people that had a pirated game, like, I'm telling you. But still, everybody just knows the game. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like... you don't really see immediately the reward with a character like Mishima or with Kazumi. You will not see it immediately. But then you will thank your decision later. You will understand more stuff. But of course, if you still wanna use the cheese with another character like Raven, I mean, just do it. But then don't complain that you don't know how to play a role like another character. So also in this game there are like so many characters that want to destroy the game itself's rules. So that's why I say the game in the game. Like Akuma, I mean the 2D of course they play literally another game. But even when you play against Xiaoyu, Raven, Lei, you just have to apply to their rules. So also when you're gonna do like some defense mode and try to check what, for example, Raven is doing, you will need your extra time. Also, look at the godlike movement she has. Oh my god. I even forgot she had that. This is like a wall splat. People use that as a wall splat. She's missing literally nothing, if you think about that. What she's missing? Okay, like the lows. Okay, like for example, this low is very unsafe. This one, how much was? I don't remember. 13, I think? No, 12. So with Asuka, I cannot even punish it properly. But she jumps. So you mean you can even do that in face of your opponent, you will not really care. Yo, Messi, hello. Hi, what's up? Someone say Kazumi. Yeah, we were talking about the fact that Kazumi is like a much easier character. I mean, she has a excuse me, no. I mean, she has a smaller moveset. So it's gonna be easier to learn the moveset. But then you have to learn probably the approach in the game. It's gonna be a bit harder. So you need some basic knowledge of the game. That's to be solid. But they will need a little bit of time, but then you will thank it later. Legit just need to use 2-2. Oh, with Kuni. But because she's like... It's like another Noctis. It's just that Noctis will not be next Tekken because he was a guest character. So also, it's made on purpose that the guest characters are that easy. Oh my gosh, this move, for example. What the hell? I call it the octopus. Also this one. In my country, they call it the octopus. You can win so many matches with this move. You will not even see that because she literally sleeps. Look at that, oh my god. Oh, this one. She has long legs too, like, come on. And she has good 4 moves, as you said. For good setup, sure. The only difficulty thing she can have, like, to maximize all the combos, it's back, forward, 2, and the string, you know? And then you launch the tiger. I really like the character itself, but when I have to launch the tiger, it still feels a bit weird to me. I will admit. I once fought a Raven or Local Torment, didn't know what to do. You never find them online? Oh my god, so that's another thing in this game. So many characters. How the hell I'm gonna learn? So you're forced to go on Twitter, or just hope you will find the player and contact the guy. Just hoping he will reply and say, hey dude, I really need some help. I don't know what your character is doing. Can you please tell me what the hell he's doing? You cannot really do much for that. Also, the thing is that Kazumi, for example, has so many good jabs. How is will reach? Like if you used to play Asuka, and then you see that her jab recovery is so slow, it's like, and then it's not even hitting, and then if you hit nothing, you hit a hair with that, they whiff launch you so bad. Thanks for the follow, Hertzman. And then you see Kazumi, she recovers so good, also the down forward one range is super strong, you know. Raven is a high risk, high reward character, especially with back turns. Yes, It's true. I'm not saying that it will be everything easier just because you play Mr. Raven. But just the movement alone does tons the difference. Then the long range she has, you will not forget that. All the disappearing moves. She even has a slide over there, like come on. This is like a slide. But the biggest comeback she will do to you is because of this move. This is safe. This is fucking safe. This move. -8. So what they do? Oh, it didn't hit. Let me do that again. And then the fucking counter. Yeah, and then let's go. And then I don't know now the juggle with Mr. Raven, but it will basically kill your opponent. So having a move like this one is an elbow, so you cannot counter it. There's no parry, no reversal that can work against that. It's -8. It's like, okay, it's a bit short, that's the thing. But means that your opponent will not really approach you. And then, in case you want you are at mid-distance, at this range a little bit, you do this one, for example, and then you even go back turned. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know she had that. Oh, yeah. The slide too. So, the elbow. And then she can really do whatever. It's super scary when a character just gives your back on you. Even Lily, you know. Do you have offlines where you live? Why you not get advice from offlines instead? Yes, sure. There are players out there, and I know them from tons of years. But just I simply not need that kind of help now. I arrived to a point I can look for the things myself. It's just about the extra stuff, so that the experience itself. So I will have just to play with the guys. That's it. Just play with them, and everything will get recorded in your head. Because it's true, even if I try to look for all the theory of this world inside the game, then I still need experience during a match. Miguel is one of the most underrated characters. Is in this game. I think good Miguel is a menace, especially with armor launcher, wall bounce. And Miguel also, you say, is the most underrated character in this game. Oh wait, you. Okay. You making fun, guys? Why I don't see the chat box? I just noticed now. No chat box working? What? Well. You think geese can parry elbows? Yes, so that's what you will need. That's what you will need. Chatbox is gone, but what was it working before? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. By mistake, I clicked hide. But now... Okay, now it works. Thanks for the follow, Mike Nike, hello. So yeah, that's what I was saying. So you're gonna end up like... playing geese. Well, with geese you can parry elbows, yes, exactly. So that's why I'm still asking myself nowadays why I don't play a 2D character or like a Lisa. For example, with the crazy mad chainsaw design that I still don't know what Arada was thinking at night. I don't know, but okay. I mean, imagine you really like the design of Alisa, like speaking about in anime terms. Super sweet robot, oh my god, she's so cute. She has a very cute dress, even though I still don't understand if it's like a dress already in cosplay or not. But then she has those chainsaws and you're like... I will understand in Tekken 6 that the chainsaws weren't didn't have those much properties before. You were not really using them during a match. And then you see in Tekken 6, you literally plus 11 on block. So what's the point of not using them? No, what I mean is that I don't like this kind of design. Because also you need to incorporate that a lot into the gameplay also to win a match. Because when before it was just an option, now it's something that you really need to use to win a match. So to scare the opponent with the chainsaw, and you cannot really sidestep, specifically if you play online. Well, of course, online it becomes a 2D game just with the 3D graphics. But yeah, sure. Do you have all the characters? Yes. The game is patched, so I have all the characters, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. How the hell did I do that? Also this one? How much? How much? Thank you, Kawachi. Thank you, what's up? How are you? Ah, like 17. My god, I like... I should really pick her up for a match. My god. It feels good, but... Yeah, some people even said, okay, so you play most female characters, but you don't play Mr. Raven. I don't know, but so many moves, like, you really go crazy. I don't know if it's my style. Hello. Hi, Medusa. Hello, what's up? Hello, how are you? Do you have Devil Nin number? Phone number? Text him, say Medusa ready for Fake Potter 2.0. He will understand. Yes. Okay, I will text him now. I didn't expect that. Okay, so Cheng. Cheng, he said he was sleeping because he streams until 6 o'clock in the morning. Mi dice Medusa che Fake Potter deve giocare con lui. I mean, is it right? You have to play against Fake Potter. Okay, just text him, but I don't know exactly now what's up. How are you doing? Are you fine? Here, it's so damn hot, Ali. I cannot stay with this. 40 degrees. Super summerish weather, and I should be at the beach, but I don't always like stay at the beach either. I suffer the heat a lot. Okay, so what do you say? Kawachi Blossom. I am Annalisa main. Ah, we were speaking about the devil. We were speaking about the devil, yeah? Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. I always had those mixed feelings for Alisa. Where she is? Where she is? Before you say something about my Asuka, seriously. I'm good, he says on his stream, he wants to train me. Okay, sure. It will surely help you also. Fake Potter is the Bible of Tekken, he knows tons of stuff. Luckily, I will meet the guys also, because they live in Roma. So, vacation plus a bit of Tekken. We have enough of this online. It's cold here in Australia, somewhere I'm from. She's so sweet, I love her personality. But yeah, Alisa, on the basics, like, if we don't think about the chainsaw, it's an interesting character. I mean, I wouldn't really think about at first even about adding a character like that. in Tekken. Like a robot girl that she seems very sweet, but there's this contradiction with the chainsaw thing. But that's the problem, like I don't really understand this design, do you? Also, it has so much properties. Also, the armor move, like you can literally use this a lot. And no, now I don't know precisely how to use Alisa, just have like the memory from Tekken 6 stuff, and the combos were already a bit different. Back then you were not really using the chainsaw, so I don't know if you ever watched Ao. Ao was the best Alisa player in the world, so if you were watching Ao, he was not using the chainsaw. There was no chainsaw, it was just about back one, back one, back one, down back three, down back three. Back 2-4, yes, I think she already had that. This one for the long distance punish. This one always been strong, so, but here it's even -11. I'm not sure it was -11 before, it was -13 or something. So they just buffed this move and whatever. She has feelings too. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Another flying move. So it's a bit contradictive character. So she still has like the basic stuff. 1-1, her jab is good. Down 4-1 seems also kind of good. Those Pokkins moves are good. This one tracks like hell. So even if you try to sidestep on her weak side, this will still fucking hit you. But okay, this one. Also, Juarez in 4 is good as fuck. So her standard moves are very strong alone. Then you give her extra shit, because it's extra shit. This dual bot stuff, you know? A chainsaw thing. I don't know, in Europe there aren't like many Alisa players. I just can name really just 3 of them, 4 of them. I'm not even sure in my country there's... Okay, there's Crossfire and he's a professional player. But he can play also very well Lily, Marduk, so he really can counterpick you with many characters. They were saying that Alisa was the best waifu now, but because of the movement we will say Zafina. But then there's Julia that also... with forward 1, it's like... since forever, that move, like, it's making the difference of all the matchups, you know? It's cold in Australia, that seems a bit weird to me. I know it's super hot, and there's crazy animals over there. She's a robot. Probably they designed her to have a kind of personality, but I don't know. Boom. Yes, okay, personally I don't like also the characters introduced in Tekken 6, I agree with that. I'm not a super fan of all of them, like Zafina, even when she was there in Tekken 6, she was very boring back then. Even the outfit didn't really match the character, now it's a little bit better. Well, now I even used to play her a bit and it felt great, because now she's better, not gonna lie, generally speaking, but I really don't like all those things, like that she avoids too much stuff. It's like against this system. With this system, of course she's gonna be broken. Too many different variants. Yes, Bob and Lars were, but even in Tag 2, they were super hella strong and they were always present in even a ranked match. Everybody, like, they were like, what character do you play in Tekken 6? They were like, no, I main Bob, I main Lars. I lost the count of me losing to a Sicilian player that was playing Bob. Because online he was just doing back 2-2. And back to 2 online you cannot really crouch on the second, and he was giving some kind of advantage, so then he was doing a game after that, like a 50-50 with the throw or with the L sweep. And I was like, damn, dude. And also in Tag 2, same shit, by the way. Lars, well, Lars was everywhere. How do you call? I mean, is that in English language something, a word specific to make fun of something on somebody that is always there? Because in my language we say it's like, how do you say prezzemolo? It's an herb that you put on everything. Like, it's always there, by the way. It's always there. I remember that. I don't remember now. Ciao Trimone, buonasera, buonasera, come stai? Now Leroy design is pretty cool. Yeah, that's the thing. They really wanted to make Leroy a very interesting character that will make people really approach the franchise. But then it was too broken. So now it became the meme. So even if they nerfed him, we still gonna see him as a super broken character. So what are we gonna do? So, oh, what's the music? Excuse me. I have like a mixed one. Tons of stuff. But anyway, with most things I'm saying, all other competitive players will agree. But this is what just the system is like. So it's not like a rant. It's not really mean like a rant. It's just saying what it is. That's the way it is. That's all. The game is like this from 4 years, and we're gonna need a new installment to see what's gonna change and what's gonna happen. Also, it's strange when I think about that, because only in this game the female characters are much better than in the past, generally speaking. Because if you were looking like back in Tekken Tag 2, besides just JC, Nina was very good in Tag 2, I think. Yes, she was, but it was still hard, like to do the crazy combos. That was the biggest problem. I only saw very few players. I only know in my country one player that was actually throwing off consistent good combos with her. So it was always mostly like it's always Julia to be the strong female characters, and alongside with Nina, but that's in Tag 2. I don't remember any other that were giving you much troubles besides just the 50-50 game. Well, so what's the thing is that Tekken 7 now generally overall better, but not the best, because thanks especially to Kazumi, Alisa, season 1, season 2, I think so. But now, for now, it's Zafina and Julia, and then there's Alisa. But the problem is this, that we're talking about what exactly? Season 4 online experience? It's never gonna be like the offline experience, so it's a thing. What is it? Do you go to English-speaking countries a lot? Me? I used to travel quite a bit, but not in English-spoken countries. No, it's just that it just happened I trained because I love the language. Buongiorno, it's 8:40 a.m. So early. Oh my god, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, hope you too. Ciao Silvia, cosa significa il cuore in alto? No, non significa niente, è un fatto decorativo. L'avevo messo per il layout del retro gaming, ma poi l'ho levato. L'ho lasciato comunque perché mi piace, perché no? Tekken 7 AK straight Line Fighter 7? What's Line Fighter 7? What do you mean? So, who wants to talk about Brian Etcher kicks? I got you! I got you, man. The Etcher kick. Brian is so hard, man. Oh my god, Brian. It's terribly difficult. Well, okay. Yes, it's difficulty, sure, but how the hell this move? Seriously? People can even do this. Forward, 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 forward in your face. You do nothing. Asher kick. Asher kick. Asher kick. And then you mix it up with this, just as a launch. That's what players are doing. There's a very, very good Pakistani player that is living in Italy and is a good friend of mine. Is Iron Fury, is Omega, Giz, Brian, Steve. Super good because he trains with the other guys from Roma. The problem is that it's not on Steam now. No. I will have played against him again, but I already played on stream against him. Oh, maybe I can ask Big Boss to play. And also, we didn't spoke about the goat. The biggest goat, guys. I still have the nightmares because of that. Can you guess? It was supposed to be a Mishima, but it's not a Mishima. So who's gonna be? Of course, I'm talking about Jin. Jin, it's fucking mad. I remember in season 1, it was already strong. They nerfed him a little bit, but he's still so strong anyway. Well, Brian, I don't know, just know the basic stuff here, you know. But yeah, just the Acha kick alone does a lot. And then he has all the elbows, all the knees, so you don't really need to do the flying stupid stuff. Jin has F4, just F4. And then he has 2-1 that tracks. So the second hit, he tracks so well on both sides. So what you're supposed to do? He can control you well at every distance. I was playing a lot against a French player with Jin, and he was... Man, even on the neutral, you're like, hey, I'm a Jin player. I don't know what to do, man. I want to know what to do. F4, man. And then I gotta do instance, and then I have fucking this, and he tracks well as well. It can confirm this. There's a cancel, but I never checked that on my own. Some people are even doing this not in the stick, but on the arcade stick. Now they even had the new moves, I don't know. Oh, I already had this one. But also Jin. They used to say that it's the perfect character for this game. He has literally everything too. He has all the punishments, the good jobs. So even if he doesn't do down forward 1, but he does 2-1 for example, you suppose that you're stepping and then this thing, it hits you. Then you still have the electric, and he launched that. Yes, he launched. Yeah, true. On counter it, yeah. Oh, God. How I could overlook such thing in this moment. Season 2 Jin. He almost feels like to be done right due to star best. What are you talking about, Claudio? But Claudio looks like a King of Fighter characters that by mistake he came into Tekken's franchise. It's a mix of Soul Calibur and King of Fighters. Like if you go to see online, he really literally looks like exactly like Goenitz, that is a final boss of King of Fighters. I also used to play a little bit the game. All the characters look so cool. You are a Jhin main? Ah, boy. Really? Well, you're a smart guy for sure, but... to do this pick, I mean, but... in a match... like... you say I spam a back 3. It's neither close to this move. Save mid, launcher on counter, all the screen, so he has this huge lag. Seriously. He's strong in Season 4, I have no doubt. He always been strong. Is BF2 one? This one? Oh, you can learn that. Just slide the finger. But me, for example, I am a pad player, so if I just not very precise, I can miss that. Then you're supposed to change your pad kind of often if you play regularly. So every 6 months or 8 months maybe needs to get changed. Because it's not gonna be so much precise. Also, oh yes, this one. Wow, it tracks both sides, and I think it's safe. This like also the spam. So this one, spam of this, spam of this. There's the up kick. It's the perfect characters. It doesn't miss anything. It doesn't miss anything. Yes. Oh my god, this is new, right? I don't remember. Okay. Plus 37. Minus 14. But I'm pretty sure it tracks. Let's see. No, I didn't. Ouch. So Oni's right. It's kinda weird against Jhin because you have to say step him on both sides. Like I think on close range is like from the right and then long distance to the left. Correct me if I am wrong. Oh, this track. Okay, so to the left, not to the right. Oh my god. Super risky though, why is it still hitting me? Stepping in the game is also a meme. What? No, okay, no. On close range, no. On mid range. Okay, on mid range, no. Close range is gonna. Oh! Yeah, that's also the thing. That's also the thing. It tracks so well. It's not guaranteed and it's minus 14. Yeah, sure. Or sure. Imagine if it was even. Imagine if it was even like that. Oh, wait. Okay. A new pillar glow. What? Okay. What you were saying? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't saw the message. FGC Labret, is Asuka good for a beginner? Yes, I think so. She's supposed to be for beginners, but it can be tricky because then you're not supposed to just focus on the strings, you know. But well, she's not that much gimmicky as other characters are, like I was saying before. So yes, just do not spam the dance. She has from 1+4. Just check the other stuff, you know. So gonna play her more fundamental. Start to be a who the fuck is Mr. Masku? No, Mr. Masku. What's about Mr. Masku now? Yeah, exactly. There we go. Now we're gonna play with. It's like a Turkish guy. It's a Turkish guy with Jhin, and you gonna